commencing Operation Confrontation as the hosts pretend they've landed on the right holiday once again. They should seriously invest in an Earth calendar. They discover Starscream will, no matter the cost, put himself first over others as long as it benefits him, much like my human intern, Kyle. Gen C needs a little more elbow grease. They just don't make humans like they used to. Now then, let us tune in to the horrific show.
Hello and welcome to the podcast where we are currently recapping the events of the Transformers IDW 2019 continuity. I'm Onyx Prime with my two, well, what do I call you guys? My co-hosts?
No, your best friends. I'm Kilo.
Too. And I'm Clickbait.
Great. All right, so best friend co-host then. All right. Awkward silence means that's correct. Moving on with the comic discussion for today's episode takes us to IDW Halloween Special. And as always, spoiler warning. So if you haven't read it already, we recommend you go and read it and then come listen to the podcast. Also, we have a goal to reach 500 subscribers. We'll be holding a brand new kind of giveaway we've never done before. So, you know the drill. Click the subscribe button. Click the notification bar. Tell your friends it's a real good time. Real good time. Now, onwards with the podcast. With that, Clickbait, do you mind giving us the fun facts and trivia about the comic we are discussing for today's episode?
Absolutely. Let's get started with our fast facts. We today are reviewing one comic issue. It was released September 29th of 2021. Our writer is Dan Waters. And our artist is Beth McGuire-Smith with colors by Nahuel Ruiz. I hope I said that name correctly. And now, on to the trivia. Spoiler alert. In her anti-organic rant, Kryak notes that it's only a matter of time before Cybertronians begin mimicking organics more closely. Plenty of Transformer subgroups and factions, most notably the Pretenders, Maximals, and Predacons, have all utilized quasi-organic disguises at some point or another. Maybe this has some merit. It also probably goes without saying that the title of this story homages Harlan Ellison's famous sci-fi novella. Perhaps not coincidentally, a minor character in that story was also transformed into a grotesque ape-like creature. Finally, the Void's ape refrain of ook is reminiscent of the librarian at Unseen University from Terry Pratchett's Discworld series, who had accidentally transformed himself into an orangutan. I don't know if that's how you spell orangutan.
Orang-utan.
It's a weird human word. What do you want us to do?
Definitely gonna have to proofread these
Words
before.
Are weird.
Well, nobody
Killobyte.
can see the word. You said the word,
I
so
can
you're
see
good.
the word.
Well, here.
Yeah, but it's a human word, so it's hard to
Here.
translate.
Here
That's fair,
is
but
your
we literally
visual
do it all the time.
representation of the word. We have it spelled like orange, but without the E. Dash UTAN. Take that as you will. Now you can visually see it.
Primus.
Okay, do you mind reading the summaries?
Will do. Starscream ventures into the deep Cybertronian wilderness in search of a ghost, only to discover that there are some fates far worse than death. Dun
So
dun
true.
dun. And as
So true.
always, this information has been taken from the wiki. And we cannot forget a special shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much for the support. You are awesome.
Thank you so much. You are number one in our books.
Rod stars for everybody.
Red stars.
Broad stars for everybody's. Except for you, Kilo. Anyway, moving
Tracks.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
We'll
Bad
murder
joke.
you in your
It's
sleep.
Happy Halloween. Fair enough. All right, shall we get started?
Absolutely.
Michelle.
The Decepticons have hold of Iacon, and they are on the lookout for rebels outside the city, and are looking for someone to lead a team to stop them. Starscream's name is mentioned, but Six Shot makes it sound like he is in more trouble than he is worth, and it falls to Soundwave, What are your thoughts on this discussion going back and forth?
I feel like Six Shot's
I really
definitely
enjoyed
onto
it.
something.
I like what they're doing with Sex Shot here, having him be kind of like the main strategist and kind of leader of the Decepticon army.
Great.
If you want to call it like that.
Yeah,
So
he's kind of like the warlord.
yeah, so I really enjoy that, and how he's kind of like analyzing all of the pieces so that the movement can succeed. So I like it a lot.
Yeah, maybe they'll get ready for Phase 6.
As well.
They're still in phase 1, sir.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, I think it's Phase 3, right? They attack. Phase 1 is infiltrating the ranks. Anyway,
then-
different continuity.
I was gonna say, what are we talking about?
Eventually, Runabout and Runamok come tailing in. Speaking of ghosts, I don't know. Seems kind of sus.
Did something happen to your speaker?
I don't know. Every time when I say the word, it stumbles. Like I say ghosts.
Okay.
Onyx, do we need to
You might
unpack
want to
this?
have that checked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. We'll take you to see Freud later.
Fluoride?
No, Freud.
Freud.
I
think
that
Ratchet might
checked
be
out.
more helpful, but
Possibly. We'll get them both on deck just in
Alright.
case.
Okay. Well, Starscream decides to take matters into his own hands,
Shocking
and when
no
he
one.
does, he finds a lost ape monkey thing, mutant green,
I want to call it
whatever.
Ook.
Ook ook.
Oop.
Yeah, it's an
without
Ook.
their voin, stuck. And well, when he frees them, they pull a little Friday freaky or a body swap, I think. What are
It's
your
a
thoughts?
great human movie. Oh, Primus.
Movie?
Now my voice
now you're
box is
doing it.
glitching.
It's contagious. It's the ghost.
Now
Oh,
we're all gonna
no.
have to go get checked out.
Not me, I'm pretty good.
You sure about that, Kilo?
I'm immune to this. I'm immune.
We'll see about that.
But I like I think it was interesting. I thought that it went both ways. So Starscream went into the organic body, and then the Ook went into Starscream's body. But it didn't go that way. It was a one-way trip.
Yeah,
So it was a very
one-sided.
interesting twist.
It was a very interesting twist. I liked it.
But that's not the twistiest twist that has been twisted here. What are our thoughts on the crazy? Wow, the word's hard
Wow.
today.
Wow,
Crazy
this is really spreading.
You are really spreading.
I need to go to
Coincidence.
quarantine today.
Yes,
that
stay away from me.
has that he was trapped in the ape's mind with also his past mentor Kryak, Starscream's mentor, who has gone insane and wishes to unalive all Cybertronians. What do you guys think of that?
It's a pretty radical move.
Who says
Definitely.
radical anymore? Maybe
Not
he's
you.
he's got it.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it for sure.
What?
The processor needs to be updated.
I wanted to say it was a crazy move. You know, they went crazy.
Why didn't you just say that?
But because I wanted to use
Oh,
a new
because
word
it's
that I learned from
malfunctioning.
Swerve. Okay.
That's pretty
No.
wizard.
That's pretty sus.
But it's. I liked the interaction between them when they're like, because right now they're inside the body. I'm gonna keep calling them an Ook, the body of the Ook, but since they're just energy, because they're the whole consciousness and the entity of a Cybertronian is in the spark. Since they're right now, they're like electrical pulses jumping within the body. They can manifest and see each other, and I thought that was pretty cool. That they can kind of communicate and have a visual representation of each other inside of the little organic body.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Reminded me of Osmosis Jones.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the one where they shrink the scientist far down and they stuff him in a pill and they like shove it in another guy, and then there's another evil scientist who's also in there, and they kind of do a battle inside of a. Maybe I'm getting my
thought that
move.
was
That's
the
like
one-
Space
Yeah,
Interstellar or something.
I thought that was the
yeah.
one where the
No,
human
it's-
family accidentally shrinks down their parental units, and then they have to figure out what's going on.
No, it's about a human that's sick and takes a pill, and inside of his body is 2D animated characters that can protect him.
Oh, he should get that.
Yeah,
checked
that
out.
sounds like a medical
Yeah, I don't know
issue.
why. I don't know why you would have 2D characters in your body, but yeah.
No, I
So
Humans are weird.
Humans are really
they are
weird.
They are 3D, yet their bodies has 2D characters. It's just kind of weird.
That's
That is
crazy.
crazy.
So towards the end, they do some bantering, some fighting, and eventually Starscream escapes without Kryak and leaves his old mentor behind to act as the ghost of Cybertron. The end. Anything else I'm missing?
I just wanted to add
That's about it.
how I enjoyed that we get a little bit of a look almost into how Starscream, from the point of view of Kryak, who we know is not totally sane, maybe kind of what influenced his thoughts and actions a little bit. I mean, he was brought up being mentored by this bot who has little regard for others and a lot of regard for Cybertron. And Six Shot kind of brings it up. He says, oh, well, somebody with this kind of passion, what happens when it's not directed at a cause, but instead directed at a person, where Megatron had previously argued that that passion was a great tool for the Decepticons to utilize. And I think I'm inclined to agree with Six Shot that when he had experienced the traumatic loss of Kryak, oh, there go the Turbo Dogs again and Turbo Foxes. When he,
Who's letting him into Swerve's
I
bar?
don't know, we need to up the security around here. But anyways, like I was saying, I felt like it was really interesting how that traumatic event may have flipped. That clearly looking out for something else only gets you death, so maybe you should look out for yourself. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I think Starscream always looks out for
Yeah, but I
himself.
thought it was
That's
a
true.
fun bit
That's
of
true.
reasoning. And also, organic bodies, those look like they would feel so weird. I hope it doesn't feel like they actually described in the issue.
Yeah.
Almost like a sponge.
I don't want to feel like I could constantly be pulled apart all the time. That does not sound fun.
They look
Well, have
very
you heard of a magnet?
fragile. Magnet?
No. Yeah, because we are
We
metal.
are metal, yeah.
Magnets can pull us
It has to
apart.
be like super strong. We're pretty sturdy, but we can be put back
So,
together.
yeah.
Have you ever tried putting human back together? No,
Yeah,
me
it's,
neither.
It gets messy real quick.
Hang
I mean,
on, hang on.
no, because I've
Onyx,
never.
Onyx.
Because I am not a maniac. I'm not a maniac, and I don't. What?
What's
Are
up?
you okay?
Clickbait's quick roll for us. What do you got for us?
He's evil.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
my
he's
Primus.
evil.
Anyways, we will address this off air, Onyx. You're not getting out of it that easily. For Clickbait's quick quotes, my first one, I think actually all of these except one of them, I believe, are from Kryak and her little monologues that she was doing. My first quick quote is, how dangerous might that passion be if it is directed only towards one's self-interest? And that's actually Six Shot. I misspoke. And that's when he's in the middle of his discussion with Megatron, and I kind of already touched base on what I thought about that. Last one, or second to last one, is how do these biologicals go around with bodies that feel like they might be pulled apart so easily? This one came with a little bit extra description of what Starscream was feeling, but this was the one that mainly stuck out to me. And then my last one is drawing a parallel from the beginning of the issue to the end of the issue, where Kryak states that Starscream wishes to plot and scheme and destroy his enemies, for that is what Starscream is truly like. Followed up by, Starscream truly does love Cybertron. He loves it enough that he would not be the one to rob it of one of its myths. That is what Starscream is truly like. I think this is interesting because they're kind of the same. Kryak has established herself as a threat to Starscream. So while he's protecting Cybertron, I'm utilizing those quotes of air that the humans use. He's also protecting himself. He's taking out revenge and plotting
Don't believe her.
against.
Don't believe her, listeners. She just put up bunny ears.
I did do
behind
that.
Kilo.
But I bent
Hey.
my fingers. I didn't say where I did the quotes of air. Are they oxygen quotes or nitrogen quotes? I don't remember what Earth's makeup is.
It's,
Probably carbon dioxide, right?
I thought
That's
they
what
breathed
humans breathe, right?
oxygen.
this is why I'm a minicon and I am not a scientist.
You should get
Well,
a
we
human.
should
Can I
get a
skip this
human.
question?
We should
Is
definitely
this a test?
fill the
I wasn't
room
ready.
with carbon dioxide. And if they live, Onyx is right. And if they die,
Onyx.
well, we don't acknowledge
Like,
that.
stop!
Wait,
Why
what?
are you-
Why are you so dark? What's going
And
on
then
here?
what are you
Moving
gonna do?
along.
Dismember it?
We're going to go to
My
Rockstar
Primus.
rating. That's what
Sweet
we're going
Soulless
to do.
Prime.
Oh boy.
How many drinks have you had tonight?
Clickbait, would you like to lead us? Not enough.
Oh, so this is okay. I would like to leave now.
One. But I keep refilling the bottle, so...
That explains a lot. Okay, anyways, let's do Rodstar ratings. I'm gonna rate this a 3.5 out of 5. It was a fun story.
A what? A whip?
3.5.
What, 0.5?
3.5.
3.5?
Maybe a 4.
Listeners, I want you to know off air.
I
She was
never
saying
said
5
5 out
the
of
whole
5.
time.
I never
She
said
never
that,
said
Onyx.
that,
Onyx,
Onyx. She
you are
never said
inebriated.
that.
She says the best comic. All right,
Anyways,
move on.
3.5 rod stars because the art was still fun. I liked some of the character motivations, and I feel like it's setting up a head-to-head between Six Shot and Starscream. I think they're going to have it out in the next couple issues, and I feel like this is kind of setting that up. But yeah, great. Doesn't really add to the plot, but it's fun for the characters.
Yeah, I'll follow behind you. I think I'm going to give it a 3. Beautiful art. Great art. It had some great quips from Starscream, Six Shot, and Megatron. I don't think it contributed too much that was valuable to the plot, because I feel like you could take this issue out and continue on without it and you wouldn't even know or feel like something's missing. That's where I'm at. What do you think, Kilo?
This is sad to say it's a 2 for me. I don't know. At first it was interesting with Six Shot and kind of talking about Starscream, and it evolved into Starscream kind of story. And I'm like, ooh, maybe we'll see, because they were talking about Ghost, so maybe this is how kind of Starscream's spark mutates and we get Ghost Starscream and his abilities and stuff like that. Especially when he cuts the cable and he gets that jolt. But then it kind of evolved into a narrative, and it was just not doing too much. And he didn't even get to explore this new body. Like, they go through the notions of him experiencing being organic and this and that. And then it just evolved into, I'm going to take over everybody and I'm going to kill everybody. And then it just, I don't know. I don't feel like it just kind of fizzled out. It didn't really do much for me.
Well, listeners, what did you think of these comics? How many rod stars would you give it? Let us know by leaving a comment below. If you would like to get in contact with us, you can send us an email at swervesbarpodcast@gmail.com. That is SWERVESBAR podcast@gmail.com. Any toys you guys want to talk about?
I got Legacy Animated Prowl, and I really enjoy it. I'm very happy. Very articulated. I got it at Cyfest as well for a very good price, and he's pretty sweet. He's very posable. He can stand on one leg and do ninja moves, so I'm very happy.
Very nice.
Nice.
I got the Hasbro. What is it? It's not the Rise of Tyranny. It's the other one. I can't remember the name of it. The Humble Origins. The Humble Origins
Scholars
2-pack,
pack.
Senator Shockwave, and Data Clerk Orion packs. This one's fun. I like the Orion packs. I like the Senator Shockwave. I like that they're both in it. It's fun. They're both cute.
Nice. Well, I don't have anything new. Oh, wait, no, I did pick up a Alito 1
Nice.
from the Netflix series. That's pretty good. Yeah. I had one originally, but then I decided to do a custom on it. But then I was like, wait, now I need original again. So, pretty good. The head's a little wonky. You can't turn her head. It just wants to stay in the middle. That's the only problem I have with the toy. But everything else pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
Also, listeners, we'll be going to TFCon Orlando. I think this episode will come out before that. Fingers crossed. If not, we already went. And if we saw you there, awesome. Let us know in the comments. Are you two ready for Transformers Wreckers issues 1 through 4?
Ready.
I am so ready.
Oh,
Give
my
me
premise.
Hotshot. Give me Minerva.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Clickbait, can
Absolutely.
you take us out?
So, listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, consider sharing it with your friends and subscribing. Tell them that you have a great time, we have a great time, everybody has a great time. And if you want to help out the show even further, we have a Patreon. All the proceeds will go to supporting the show and keeping the lights on. Of course, we also have some multiple tiers that offer other forms of gratitude, such as 3D files and entry to our Discord channel. You even get early access to our comic review videos a week before their public release. We do also have a Redbubble where you can buy pretty much anything you want to support the show. We have some t-shirts, some mugs, some stickers, just a great selection of fun Earth items that you can pick from. We do also have a goal to reach 500 subscribers. We're so close. And we'll be holding a brand new kind of giveaway we've never done before. So click that subscribe button and tell your friends it's a good time. And as always, we hope you all are staying safe out there. Thank you so much for listening, and till all are one.
Till all are one.
All are one.
Wonder if they can get me some socks.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Swerve Podcast, and even on Tumblr. Yes, with everything going on Twitter, we figured we should cover our bases. Speaking of which, you can also find us on Twitter at SwerveBar, if that's still a thing. If you're interested in more content, try checking out our spin-off D&D series, Transform and Roll Out. Season 3, titled Eons, is now available. Let's tune in to a preview now.
No one died this time.
You got pretty close,
Yeah.
Scorchamus.
High five, and I hold up his arm for
Yeah.
a high five.
And Alita
Nice.
she high fives it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's great. Oh boy, I wasn't ready. So my name is Scorchamus, and I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm just kidding. I got one arm.
I was gonna be like,
Hi,
hi,
Scorchamus.
Exploring. I'm in for that, and I give Allegory a wink.
Whoa, things are getting
Oh,
spicy over there.
you
Whoa.
I'll leave you two alone.
DM, I would like to press the button on Domina's watch and send her out.
Frostbag, no Lapis, what you doing?
I'm gonna give you a smile. Keep my friends safe, will you? They mean the world to me. Wreck and rule.
Well, that was certainly something. There is also a YouTube channel with bonus content, such as video games containing funny comments and trendy shorts. A link will be provided below. And if you're so inclined, you can support us on Patreon, where you can get even more bonus content, such as 3D files, access to their Discord, and listen to the content before it's released to the public. More links will be provided below. End transmission.